In this lecture today we are going to know how to construct a decoder and how does it work. A decoder is a combinational circuit that converts binary information from n input lines to a maximum of 2 power n output lines. That is, if we have 2 input lines, we'll have 2 power 2 which is equal to 4 output lines, and if we have 3, 2 power 3 equal to 8 output lines, and so on. In order to construct the decoder, we need to consider first the truth table. Here we are going to design a 3 to 8 decoder. So as discussed just now, if we have 3 inputs, we'll have 8 outputs. Now let us see how do we write the truth table. That is more important. Just have a look at the truth table. This is self-explanatory, but still I'll try to explain you. We can here consider D0 as at the place 2 power 0 and D1 as 2 power 1 and so on. Now just consider this input 0 0 0. 0 0 0 is nothing but the value for 0 0 0 is 0. That is, at D0 we are writing 1, and consider 0 1 1. 0 1 1 is 3, means at D3 we have 1 and all others are zeros. As in another example, consider 1 1 1. 1 1 1 means 7, means at D7 we are writing 1 and all others are written 0. Here you need to note one point, that is the enable input is always equal to 1, and if it is 0, irrespective of all the inputs, whatever might be the inputs, all the outputs will remain 0. This is the important point you need to consider here. Now from the above table, you know, if we have a truth table, you can write the equations. So from the above table we'll write the equations for all the outputs, that is from D0 to D7. Equations for D0, equation for D1, equation for D2 and so on. Generally we know we'll be using K-maps to obtain any equation. But here, as we have only one output as high, we can directly write the equations for D0, D1, D2 and so on. So here if you consider D0, for D0 you have x is 0, y is 0 and z is 0. Means for D0 I can write it as x bar, y bar, z bar. That is x complement, y complement and z complement. And for D1 you have 0, 0, 1. Means x bar, y bar and z. So in this way you will write the equations for all the outputs, that is D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6 and D7. So based on the equations you have, you will try to construct the circuit. Let us see this. You have all the 7 equations with you, and considering all the 7 equations, let me try to draw the circuit. First here I am taking x, y, z and another input enable. You know D0 equal to x bar, y bar, z bar. So for x I also have one more input, that is the complement of the input x bar, y bar and z bar, like this. So D0 is x bar, y bar, z bar. Means all the 3 complemented inputs are ANDed together to get D0. This way you can construct the entire circuit. This is how the circuit looks finally. Now this is the circuit which we have designed using just the AND gates. You can also realize the same circuit using NAND gates. Why do we use the NAND gate is, NAND gate produces the AND operation with an inverted output, and it becomes more economical generally to generate the decoder minterms in their complemented form. Further, decoder include one or more enable inputs to control the circuit operation here. So consider the following truth table. As you are using NAND gates, here I am taking enable, means exactly the opposite what we have discussed just now with the AND gates. In that case, if the enable input was 0, irrespective of the inputs, all other outputs was 0. This is exactly opposite to what we have just discussed. So this is how the truth table looks. If you have the enable input as 0, then only you will have all other combinations. So with this truth table, I have tried to design the circuit diagram which is seen like this, which looks like this. Thank you. In the next lecture, I'll try to give you the implementation and the applications of the decoder. Thank you.